Elon Musk is renowned for revolutionizing industries with his visionary thinking and relentless determination. But what if he had to start from scratch with no money or resources? How would he navigate the modern world and rebuild his success? Let's break it down step by step. Point 1. Obsess over solving big problems. Elon Musk's core philosophy revolves around solving humanity's greatest challenges. If he had zero capital, his first move would be to identify a problem so significant that solving it would bring immense value to the world. Musk's focus would shift from personal gain to contributing something meaningful, like addressing energy shortages, combating climate change, or advancing artificial intelligence ethically. What sets Musk apart is his ability to think long-term. While others might look for quick financial gains, Musk would immerse himself in research, understanding the intricacies of the issue, and crafting innovative solutions. His obsession would not be about monetization at first, but about creating a concept so revolutionary that it demands attention. For example, when Musk co-founded Zip2, his goal wasn't to make money, but to digitize business directories, a groundbreaking idea at the time. Similarly, if he were starting now, he'd focus on emerging sectors like quantum computing, renewable energy, or space mining. By zeroing in on areas with untapped potential, Musk would make himself indispensable to anyone interested in solving these issues. Musk wouldn't work alone. He would use his charisma and storytelling skills to rally people around his vision. People invest in ideas they believe can change the world, and Musk excels at painting a vivid picture of a better future. Whether through online forums, local meetups, or cold emails to industry leaders, he'd find collaborators willing to help him turn his ideas into reality. Point 2. Develop mastery in high-demand skills. With no capital, Musk would turn his attention inward, focusing on building his skill set. His first step would be identifying high-demand skills that are both marketable and critical to solving the problem he's passionate about. Given Musk's background in programming and engineering, he'd likely dive deeper into emerging fields like machine learning, blockchain, or robotics. Skills are currency when money is absent. Musk's initial focus would be on self-education, taking advantage of free online resources like YouTube tutorials, open-source projects, and platforms like MIT OpenCourseWare or Coursera. His curiosity and discipline would drive him to master these subjects quickly, setting himself apart from others who only skimmed the surface. In his youth, Musk taught himself programming and created Blaster, a video game he sold for $500. This early experience taught him the value of self-reliance and leveraging skills for income. Starting from zero today, he might build simple but impactful software tools, apps, or prototypes that solve real-world problems. Musk would also understand that technical skills alone aren't enough. Communication and collaboration are equally vital. He'd practice articulating complex ideas in simple terms, ensuring he can inspire others to join his mission. By mastering both hard and soft skills, Musk would position himself as a leader capable of turning ideas into action. Point 3. Leverage the internet as a free playground. If Musk were to start with nothing, the internet would be his most powerful tool. It's the ultimate equalizer, providing free access to knowledge, resources, and a global audience. Musk would use the internet not just for learning, but for sharing his ideas and building an online presence. Point 1. Of his first moves might be to start a blog, a YouTube channel, or an open-source project. These platforms would allow him to showcase his expertise, share his vision, and attract like-minded individuals. For example, he could write articles about sustainable energy solutions or create videos explaining complex topics in an engaging way. Over time, this content would establish him as a thought leader in his chosen field. Social media platforms like Twitter, now X, would be another key tool. Musk is already a master of using social media to communicate directly with millions of people. Starting from zero, he'd use these platforms to network, share updates on his projects, and rally support for his ideas. By engaging with his audience authentically and consistently, he'd build a community of supporters who believe in his vision. The internet also offers endless opportunities for collaboration. Musk could join forums like Reddit or Stack Overflow to connect with experts, exchange ideas, and solve problems together. Crowdsourcing platforms like Kickstarter or GoFundMe could help him raise initial funds for his projects, turning his online followers into financial backers. Point 4. Build relationships as currency. When you have no money, relationships become your most valuable asset. Musk understands the power of collaboration and would prioritize building a network of like-minded individuals. He'd actively seek out people who share his vision and have complementary skills or resources. To do this, Musk would immerse himself in environments where innovation thrives: startup meetups, tech conferences, online forums, and co-working spaces. He wouldn't just network for the sake of it. He'd approach people with genuine curiosity and a clear value proposition. Musk's ability to inspire others with his passion and vision would make him a magnet for talented collaborators. Point 1 of Musk's early ventures, PayPal, is a testament to the power of teamwork. By aligning himself with a group of ambitious entrepreneurs, Musk was able to build a product that revolutionized online payments. Starting from zero today, he'd replicate this strategy, assembling a team of experts who believe in his mission. Musk would also leverage mentorship to accelerate his growth. He'd reach out to industry leaders, offering his time and skills in exchange for guidance. By building relationships based on mutual value, he'd gain access to opportunities and insights that money can't. By point 5. Experiment fearlessly with minimal resources. One of Elon Musk's defining traits is his willingness to experiment, even when resources are scarce. If starting with zero capital, Musk wouldn't hesitate to test ideas on a small scale, learning and iterating along the way. He would adopt a lean startup mindset, where every action is geared toward rapid prototyping, gathering feedback, and refining the solution until it works. Instead of waiting for the perfect moment or the ideal resources, Musk would start immediately, using whatever tools are available to him. For instance, if he wanted to tackle renewable energy, he might build a low-cost solar panel prototype using recycled materials. The goal wouldn't be to create a finished product right away, but to prove that the concept is viable and solve real-world problems incrementally. This approach mirrors how SpaceX started. Instead of outsourcing rocket development, Musk and his team built components in-house to cut costs and learn through hands-on experience. Similarly, with Tesla, he started with the high-end Roadster to fund the development of more affordable electric vehicles. From zero, Musk would focus on creating a minimum viable product, MVP, that addresses the core problem, no matter how crude or small-scale it may initially seem. Moreover, Musk would embrace failure as a learning opportunity. He understands that experiments rarely succeed on the first try. Starting from scratch, he would welcome setbacks as valuable lessons, using each failure to refine his ideas further. Musk's philosophy is that every failed experiment brings you one step closer to success. His experiments wouldn't just be technical. They'd also involve business models, pricing strategies, and marketing techniques. Musk would test his concepts in small markets or specific niches, gathering feedback to improve his offerings before scaling up. This iterative approach ensures that resources are used efficiently and reduces the risk of large-scale failures. Point 6. Start small but dream big. If Elon Musk had to start with nothing, his journey would begin with small, manageable steps that align with a grand vision. He knows that the path to monumental success is paved with small wins, each one building momentum toward the ultimate goal. Starting from zero, Musk would tackle bite-sized projects that solve immediate problems while keeping the bigger picture in mind. For example, if his vision were to create sustainable transportation, he might start by developing a simple, eco-friendly bicycle instead of attempting an electric car right away. This smaller project would serve as a proof of concept, demonstrating his ability to innovate while generating initial income and credibility. Once the foundation is set, he would reinvest earnings into larger, more ambitious ventures. Musk's approach is rooted in scalability. He would design his small projects with the potential to grow exponentially. This means choosing industries or markets with massive unmet demand, where a successful small project could easily expand to serve a global audience. He would focus on building a strong foundation, whether it's a simple product, a loyal customer base, or a small team of collaborators that can support rapid growth. Additionally, Musk would prioritize reinvestment over personal profit. Any revenue generated from his small projects would go directly back into funding the next step of his vision. This disciplined approach to financial management ensures that every dollar is used strategically to advance his mission. His ability to dream big while starting small also extends to his storytelling. Musk would craft a compelling narrative around his vision, inspiring others to believe in his mission and support his efforts. By clearly communicating how each small step contributes to a larger goal, he would attract customers, collaborators, and investors who share his passion. Point 7. Harness the power of storytelling. Elon Musk's storytelling skills are arguably his greatest asset. If he had to rebuild from zero, he would use this talent to captivate audiences, rally support, and attract resources. Musk knows that people don't just invest in products. They invest in stories, visions, and dreams. To start, Musk would craft a narrative that explains not only what he's doing but why it matters. This story would highlight the urgency of the problem he's solving, the impact it could have on the world, and the unique approach he's taking to address it. By framing his mission as part of a larger movement, he would inspire others to join him. Whether as collaborators, customers, or investors, Musk's storytelling would extend to how he presents himself. He understands that personal branding is a powerful tool, especially when starting with no capital. He would position himself as a passionate, relentless problem solver who is unafraid to challenge the status quo. This image would make people want to support him, even if he has no resources to offer initially. Platforms like social media, blogs, and YouTube would be his stage. Musk would share his journey openly, documenting his successes, failures, and lessons learned. This transparency would not only build trust, but also create a loyal community of supporters who feel personally invested in his mission. Storytelling isn't just about words, it's also about creating experiences. Musk would use visuals, prototypes, and demonstrations to bring his vision to life, making it tangible for his audience. Whether it's a simple animation showing how his product works or a live demo of an early prototype, these experiences would leave a lasting impression and make his ideas more memorable. Point 8. Turn obstacles into opportunities. If there's one thing Musk excels at, it's turning challenges into opportunities. Starting from zero would undoubtedly come with its fair share of obstacles, but Musk's mindset would allow him to see these as stepping stones rather than roadblocks. For Musk, every limitation is a chance to innovate. Lack of funding? He'd find creative ways to bootstrap his projects, using free resources, bartering services, or leveraging his skills to earn initial income. No network? He'd use social media and online communities to connect with like-minded individuals. Limited knowledge? He'd immerse himself in self-education, turning ignorance into expertise. One of Musk's key strategies is reframing problems. Instead of seeing obstacles as barriers, he views them as puzzles waiting to be solved. This mindset allows him to stay optimistic and focused, even in the face of setbacks. For example, if a prototype fails, he'd analyze the failure, identify what went wrong, and use that information to improve the next version. Musk's resilience also comes from his ability to adapt. He understands that plans rarely go as expected, and success often requires pivoting. Starting from zero, he'd remain flexible, ready to change course if a better opportunity arises. This adaptability ensures that obstacles never derail his progress, they simply redirect it. Finally, Musk would use his challenges to build credibility. By overcoming adversity, he would demonstrate his determination, resourcefulness, and ability to deliver results under pressure. This track record would make it easier for him to gain support from others, as people are naturally drawn to those who persevere in the face of difficulty.